live again. The 10th day of my challenge, day 10. And I've dressed up a little bit because I'm celebrating. Because this decision to do this 10-day recording, this challenge, it was a spur of the moment decision when I was in a situation that I wasn't enjoying very much. And I realized I've been working with this mindset and with my own energy and with my own development for a long time. But sometimes you sort of lose yourself a little bit. And I realized in that situation that I was in, that my mind was playing tricks on me. My mindset was not supporting me or making the situation easier in any way. And that's how, and so I managed to, of course, shift it to make it easier for me to get through that situation and make it a situation that in the end actually brought something good, because it brought me the idea to do this, which I've been enjoying a lot. And hopefully also, and I know I've had some beautiful feedback from some of you, and I thank you for that. And hopefully I've reached more people. And feel free to share if you have anything you want to share with me, or share the videos if you feel like it. I do hope that these recordings have been of value to you guys. And if you haven't seen them all, if you're only on this one, or if you've only seen some, they're all on my Facebook page, Emma Rowena, and from day one and up till today. So you just have to scroll down. They're all public. And I'm also publishing them on Instagram now. So simply because I want to share these thoughts. And I think I've experienced the power of them. They're so powerful tools, some of them. But also just realizing that you can actually make some shifts in the way you think about yourself and your life is a powerful realization. And the moment you start realizing this power that you have over your own life and your own thoughts and your own actions, that's when things will start to flow and shift. And there's actually, people talk about pretending to be where you want to be. And this is also a very powerful tool. And we're going to do a little bit of a visualization today to that effect. But I just want to address the concern that a lot of people then have with the pretending, because, well, the reality is not that. How can I pretend something that I don't experience? Or how can I believe something to be able to come true that I'm not experiencing now? Actually, it has to do with releasing, because once you repeat the thoughts about what the situation is now, that's when it will continue to manifest in that way. So it's about shifting your perspective completely, or just a little bit, or do it step by step. Take one of the tasks or exercises that I've shared with you and try it on, and try on a couple. One suggestion could be to just start with writing down every evening that beautiful thing that you like or love, and give that some attention before you go to sleep, and then snuggle in your bed, and then wake up in the morning. And even if you wake up tired and grumpy or whatever, try to make a decision to think of at least one thing that you do appreciate and love, and then try to bring that emotion into the day. So you start and you finish your day with a beautiful thought. That's one suggestion that I would give to you if you don't already have a practice, and if you don't already and if it's too overwhelming to get into all these topics, you can choose one other topic. And if there's one topic I would love for you to start with or focus on, it's your relationship with yourself. Because when you start coming closer to yourself, appreciating yourself, embracing yourself, acknowledging yourself, and acknowledging your power to choose your way, or to choose whatever you want to choose for yourself in your life, or whichever kind of life you want to live, or relationships you want to have, or whichever topic, when you get closer to yourself, it gets easier to choose these things. And when you do that, you start choosing to shift. So relationship with self. Start and finish the day with a beautiful thought and work on coming closer to yourself, because you are a beautiful soul. And if you have, if you don't realize the beauty that you possess within, then there's an even greater reason to start looking at that topic. And it's not frightening. I promise you, the closer you come to yourself, the less frightening everything becomes, and the easier everything becomes. It's easier to smile, and when you smile, you radiate your beauty out. And if you don't, you deprive the world of your uniqueness. Don't do that. Let us have all of you. Let us see all of you. And so today, my question to you is, do you want to feel good? And I'm going to go further. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to have a life where the foundation is one of joy and happiness? Do you think you can have this? Now that's another question. Do you think it's possible for you? Or have you pushed that aside? Do you have a belief system that tells you you can't? Acknowledge this. Notice it, because it's just information to you. You don't need to beat yourself up over it, and you don't need to let it control you, but acknowledge it, look at it. What do I believe about happiness? Because very often we don't think it's possible. We think we can have happy little moments. But I'm telling you, I used to think that I couldn't be happy. And I maybe don't have all the things that people think you have to be happy in my life. I have a lot of things that people would think and acknowledge as things or people to be happy about. But my basis is that of joy and happiness and contentment and fulfillment, because I've made the shift. And yes, I have moments, I have days where I do not feel this, but I know, because I've done the shift, I've done the work, I've taken the steps little by little, and it's taken time, but I've taken the steps, and I know now that my foundation is one of joy, happiness, and fulfillment. So I know that whenever I go crashing down, I'll find my footing again, because I recognize it now. And I've worked with trying to imagine this and yes, all of that work has helped. And so starting and finishing a day with a beautiful thought, and doing some exercises on the relationship with yourself, which was my day 3. If you go into my site and my page and you scroll down, you'll find day 3. I have a couple of tips there. There are hundreds of other people working with it, so whichever works for you, it doesn't matter. Just put the intention of getting closer to yourself and appreciating who you are at the core. And you don't need to do a lot of digging to do this. This is about starting now. You don't need to go into all the stories if you don't want to. If you do want to, it can help you to get to know yourself better, yes. And it can help you to help other people better. And it can help you to understand your reactions. But the main thing is to choose from now that you want to have a closer relationship with yourself. You want to be able to have a happy, joyful life. You want to achieve things that you dream of. And that is my third question. Do you have anything in your life that you dream of, either fulfilling or having or receiving or achieving or whatever? Anything. It can be small, it can be large, it can have to do with relationships, with your health, with the way your appearance, with wealth, with projects, work, creativity, anything. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invite you to one very beautiful exercise. I'm going to do a little bit of a visualization at the end of it that includes this. Because I'm going to ask you to notice what it is, whether you are aware of it or not. What is it in your mind, in your subconscious, or if you have a clear image of it, what is it you dream of achieving, accomplishing, or having in your life? anything. Just try and see if you can think of something. I have a huge vision that I'm working towards, and it's things are shifting now because I'm daring to go there. But it took me a long time before I could even share the vision. It was very secret, so you can keep it secret if you like. But don't be afraid if you have a vision or a dream that feels a bit too big. It's not possible. It never happened. Don't be afraid of that. Go there. Dare to think big if you want to. But if you only want to look at that beautiful little thing that you're dreaming of, that's beautiful for you. That's perfect for you. Whatever is right for you. So, but also, if you don't be afraid of dreaming big in this exercise, because what happens is that you will start to expand yourself, and you'll start to understand the power you have. Because if you have a vision or a dream, it's possible. But don't take my word for it. Take your own experience, your own word, your own imagination. Play with it. Use the visualization that I'm going to share with you, but also that I'm going to give you an exercise to do yourself. Use that to explore it, whichever dream, whichever vision you have, and see where it leads you. It's like a film. We start with introduction, and then you have these boy and girl fall in love, all this, and then there's a lot of drama, and then there's like a breakup or whatever. There's traumatic situations happening. You never know when it's going to break through. It only happens towards the end of the film, and then, of course, they find each other again. This is the happy ending films, of course. And this is what I'm talking about. You're on a journey. You don't exactly know which steps you have to take and which corners you have to turn, and when the actual final breakthrough is going to be for whatever it is that you're achieving. It can be very close. It can take time. But I promise you, it's worth it. It's worth the time if you dare to go there. And again, day 3, relationship with self. The closer you come to yourself, the more you embrace yourself, the more courage you'll have, and the more love you will have for yourself to approach those visions and dreams that you have, that you dare to have, small or large. So, the exercise I would like to share with you, and this would maybe be the third most important. So start and finish your day with a beautiful thought, just so that you have a frame of your day, and then getting closer to yourself. And then this one here. And all the other victim and fear and relationships with others, they're important as well, but take them in your own time if you want to. Because it can be a lot to try and do everything at the same time. I've shared thoughts, I've shared exercises, because you can use them if you like, and you can use them whenever it suits you and whenever you need them. And they're going to be, my videos are out there for a long time. There are so many people out there working with these things that you can also look into. And I'll probably be continuing these videos because I'm enjoying it so much and I'm getting some beautiful feedback. So I just have to figure out what I'm going to do next. So you'll hear from me. But the exercise, which is a beautiful one, that's why I find it so important. It's a fun one. It's an exciting one if you dare to really do it. And don't be afraid. You can do it in secret. You don't need to share with everybody that you're doing this. You don't even need to, you can do it when you're in the bathroom, in the shower, or when you're somewhere on your own for 5 minutes. No more than 5 minutes. In fact, you're not allowed more than 5 minutes because then it gets washed out. The exercise is to imagine, to daydream, but more than daydream, to imagine with all of your body, to experience one situation that you wish to happen where you feel happy. So it can be in the near future, it can be in the far future, but details. Go to a situation or a place and imagine that you're happy. What are you surrounded with then? What is your life full of then? What people are with you? My dog just got here. He's always looking for me. Don't push this over, please. He's a big dog. What things do you have? Do you have a lot of money? Is that important to you? Do you have a new place? Are you in your own home? Are you in nature? Wherever. Just spend 5 minutes on your own in a visualization where you imagine this situation where you're happy. No more than 5. You can go down to 3 or 4. It doesn't matter. The point is that you have to experience it intensely for a very short time. Because if you expand the time, you're going to start washing it out, and you're going to start thinking, you're going to start worrying, and you're going to start thinking, getting all your old thoughts in. You don't want to do that. You want to allow yourself, indulge yourself, to have those few minutes of really believing and living the happiness that you're in, that you're experiencing in that situation in your life. And if it's something you're not even close to imagining possible for you now, it doesn't matter, go there. I have a big project that I'm working on, and it involves a business that owns a chateau in France with lots of projects going on and lots of music and art. And if I didn't dare to imagine and to see myself there, I'd never dare to even start working on it. But I'm doing it, and it's getting close. So it's going to happen, because I know it will happen, because I've felt it in every fiber of my body. So every act I'm taking is moving me towards that direction. And I'm finding people, so it will bring you there if you really want it. But you don't even have to now think that you will accomplish this. All you have to do now is to imagine that feeling of happiness. And what are you wearing? What kind of a car do you have? What kind of a house are you in? What kind of people do you have around you? What are you eating? What's your body feel like? Are you healthy, fit, maybe? All these things. Go there for 5 minutes. So that was the exercise that I'm sharing with you and celebrating with today. I love this exercise, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you really try it on. And before we finish this 10-day challenge, the last few minutes now, I will bring you through a visualization, if you like. 3 breaths first, like we've done a few times before, and then a visualization of this beautiful space that you want to go to. So have some drink. You can either decide now where you want to go in this visualization, or you can see what happens, what comes to you in the moment. First, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And because we tend to scatter ourselves in all kinds of directions in time and space, we're going to use these breaths to bring you together and into your center again. So just go with it. Imagine it. Go with the flow. Play with it. Just trust that you're doing it. I'm speaking to your higher self as we do this. So trust yourself. Trust your higher self. Trust your soul, your essence. It knows what to do. What you do now, either with your eyes closed, or if you can't close them, keep them open. And take a deep breath in, and as you do, imagine that you're gathering your energy from all around you, from anywhere in time and space and dimensions or whatever that you spread yourself into. Bring it in. Imagine that you bring it into your heart, your core, your center, flowing down. As you breathe out, down into your tummy, your belly, all the way down through your legs into the earth to ground you in this beautiful reality. Breathe in again. Breathe in more of the energy that you still have left out there. Bring it all the way into your center, to your heart. And as you breathe out, feel and imagine how it's anchoring. You're anchoring yourself down into your hip area, and your through your feet down to the earth. And as you breathe in, last time, breathe in the last remains of your energy way out there. Imagine just letting go of any people that come to you in your mind. They don't need to be here right now. This is your moment. Bring yourself into your heart, to your center. And as you breathe out, feel how this anchors down, how you anchor yourself down into your hip area, all the way down into the ground and further down into the center of the earth. So you're connected both above and below. Now, you can put your hands on your heart if you like, just to come closer to your center, to your heart, to your beauty, to the love that you have there. because you are love. That's your essence. Or you can just imagine that you're in the center of your heart. And then I'd like to imagine that this center of your heart, the light, the energy, the frequency, the feeling of love expands through your body quickly, through your body, all the way through your body. It's doing it. That's it. Just follow it. Imagine it. Let it flow out through your whole body and out beyond your body to create a huge, beautiful magnetic field around you of your energy, of your love. Purely you, supporting you, standing in your own power, in your own protection. And then imagine in your mind, in your mind's eye, that you go to a place or a time where you're truly happy. Happiness is your essence and core in this image. It is your whole experience. Just imagine it. Go there with your body. Feel the happiness. Feel how joyful you are. Feel how free you are. And notice any colors, any details. Where are you? Who are you with? Just go there for a moment and then let go. This was your little brief introduction, little glimpse of this place that you can go to on your own. Let go, come back to your heart. You've just opened the gate to a possible happy future for yourself, or happy situation, happy experience for yourself. Perfect. And that was it for today. One last note on visualization and images. It's a powerful tool. It's your soul's language. It's your subconscious language. It's your higher self language, if you like. And it contains a lot of information. And when you use this and you connect it to your body, and your emotion, your experiences, things start to shift in your mind, in your whole body, and in your whole life experience. And when things start to shift in your mind, in your body, you start to shift the way you act, the choices you make, the path you take, the steps you take. And I hope some of this, from these 10 videos, these 10 days, I hope some of it has reached you and that you find value enough to embrace yourself, to embrace your potential to thrive and to shine, to smile so that we can see your beauty. And even if you don't smile, I mean, you are unique no matter what. Don't worry if you can't do it all. Take whatever you can, one little thing, and enjoy that and appreciate it. And I am very, very grateful for everybody who's taken the time to watch some or all of these videos. And I'm very, very grateful for any feedback. And if any of you want to leave comments on any of the videos or even share them, feel free to do so. I'd be happy to hear. And also, I'm thinking, because I'm really enjoying this, and I have a lot on my mind, and a lot to share, and lots of exercises, and I've had a lot of experience working with clients or with myself, and training and taking courses, and so I'm sort of trying to think, what can I do next? Because I want to share more. So if you have any requests, anything, any topics, anything that you think would be good to share, then I'll have to look at it and see if I can share or talk about these things. But please share any requests. I will appreciate them. And this one came as a an intuition in the spur of the moment, based on my own experience. And now I'll just see what comes, either from you or from above. And we'll see you soon, because I'll be back. And I hope to see you guys. Take care. Have a beautiful day. And remember, up to 5 minutes of visualization for yourself of a happy place. That's your task for today. Take care. Bye-bye.